Yeah.
I like it.
I need it. I need it. Oh, girl.
You know very well what you are. You're my sugar thing, my chocolate star. I've had a few, but not that many. But you're the only love that gives me good and plenty.
Juicy fruit.
Juicy.
Juicy.
Yeah.
Juicy fruit. Juicy.
Candy rain coming down, taste you in my mind and spread you all around. Here I am, oh, this love's for you. Hey baby, sweetness honeydew. Close my eyes, I'm with fantasy, and you're right here with me. Juicy, cherry blossom kiss, what you giving makes my body rock, keeps me sizzling. Do what you want, I don't care. I'll be your lollipop.
You can lick me everywhere. Juicy fruit.
You're so
Juicy.